After intermittent fasting and 24 hours fasting, it's time to talk about more lengthy processes of fasting. For example, about fasting for 3 days. I don't recommend you do this process for on more than once every 3 or 4 months. However, this is a bit more challenging in every sense, both physical and psychological, but it's maybe the greatest natural detox process that you can do for your body. It's like a spring cleaning, okay? And it's like restarting your immune system. Studies have shown this, that when somebody fasts for 3 days, their immune system starts producing more cells and basically restarts itself. And it has many other benefits, which are mainly included in the detoxing category. The 3 days fasting is also great for improving insulin sensitivity and lowering blood sugar levels, just as other types of fasting. However, the more lengthy the process, the more benefits it has. So the 3 days process is much more effective than the intermittent fasting or 24 hours fasting. You may feel unusual symptoms just like in the other types of fasting, and more emotional. You can also freely consume water, unsweetened tea, or coffee if you do the water fasting. If you find it too challenging, you can also try doing a fat fast, so putting some butter or coconut oil in your tea or coffee. There are some special suggestions I would like to recommend you when it comes to fasting for 3 days. It would be great if you would avoid working or exposing yourself to stressful situations. This is because you should regard this as your healing period. Okay, so instead of taking ill medical leaves because of your diseases, instead you might try to take medical leaves because you're fasting, so that way you avoid diseases in the first place. So you should see this as a healing period. That's why I suggest you avoid any stressful situations whatsoever. After finishing your fast for 3 days, I would suggest that you eat at least for one day only lighter foods such as salads, coconut oil, broth soup, and avocados. Try to avoid heavier foods like meat or eggs and so on, because the digestive system needs time to recover. It will be challenging. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this, pun unintended, but it's well worth it. This might as well change your life, because you'll start seeing your body in a new way. Because so many people think that we're dependent on food. So many people think that we need food just to survive, which is false to a certain degree. And your body will just gently cleanse a lot of things that you didn't even think about. So I strongly suggest you give it a try once, maybe 3 or 4 months, just as an experiment, and you'll be very pleasantly surprised by the consequences.